That interview was something. I missed it. I'm so sad. Jelly.
Lieutenant Kelly Price.
Hello. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
How you doing tonight, ma'am?
I'm great. I'm great. How are you?
Alright, Kelly's talking with him now.
Miss Kelly Price, let me tell you, I've been in the city for a little while. All right? You are by far the worst detective I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that hurts my feelings a little bit.
You know why?
That's true. I don't actually have feelings. Why is that?
Do you know why you're the worst detective in the whole? Oh my God, has it got cold
out here, man.
Why is that, sir?
Because, hold on, I gotta turn off my radio. Back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, why you were the worst detective in the city that I've met. All right, Miss Kelly Price, approximately 3 days ago, something happened in the very top of the city. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh, I do.
And you had the balls to instantly blame a blood member, didn't you?
Oh, I go based off of the information that I have, sir.
Right. From the drowning victim, right?
I
Well,
mean,
Miss Kelly Price, your drowning victim is a bullshitting liar. I don't know if you two have something against the Bloods that live up in that area, or if you're just trying to pick a fight with a much larger dog, but you are totally off the scent. You see, the person that did that crime is right here in front of you.
oh.
And I am nowhere near associated with the Bloods. I just live there.
Well, go ahead and face away then.
I pledge allegiance to the one and only God.
The one. What reason would you have to push a judge off a fucking pier?
Now we're gonna get to the actual evidence of the case, right? Why did I do it? Why did I take such precautions to cover up my tracks that you would have to totally bark at another dog? Well, you see, Miss Kelly Price, Mr. Judge made a very bold statement that illed my stomach, that angered my veins.
What statement was
that? Minute, I went black. I raged and red. And I took care of business. Did I strike him? No. Did I force him to sit in the car? That's up to a jury to decide. Did he drown? Yeah. He said he couldn't swim. It's his fault.
Well, I'm gonna have to definitely teach him how to swim.
So I come to you, Miss Kelly Price, with my arms raised, no weapons, and saying you've got all your information wrong.
Oh.
At this moment, I'm going to take a league of silence. If you wish to get your bootstrap comrades to come here and take me down, it's understandable. But I suggest you just drop the case because you're not going to like the outcome.
What's the outcome going to be?
Guilty on no charges. Guilty of defending his own right to bear arms.
Guilty of... Okay.
There will be no murder charge. I didn't murder anybody.
Oh, no, he's alive and well.
The man couldn't swim. And he was in a car in a lake.
What's the ocean?
Yeah. Car in the ocean. They don't mix, you know that?
Okay, well, tell me details about it that helps me believe that it was actually you, sir. Where'd you pick him up or meet him?
Well, my first confrontation with this so-called man in a suit, don't even know his fucking name, you know, was at a parking garage at a retired gas station. It's me. Trust me. But you got all your information wrong. The facts here don't line up. It's a bunch of a bullshitting mess.
What happened? What did he say to you?
You see, ma'am, I came out of my vehicle that I had parked in that garage.
What kind of car?
I believe it was my black car. I'm not too sure. I could have been driving a different car that day. But anyways, I go and parked my car and I walked out. And when I leave my car, I don't like to leave my weapon inside. You know, it's in case something in my car gets robbed, you know, I don't want to have anybody to get a gun or anything like that. So I took my gun with me. And I held it in my hand and I noticed this man in the suit staring at me. So I approached him, not in a threatening manner, no gun to the face or anything, just casually walked over. Hey man, you all good? What are you doing here? He gave me a smirk answer, you know, what it doesn't matter to me what I'm doing here. Or you know, kind of like, you know, if I was talking to you, who is me, you know? It's a little confusing, but I hope you catch the drift. Anyways, he mentioned my gun, and why do I have to approach him with a gun? And I was like, listen, man, it's Polito. You know, it's crazy around here. And I think you know that too, Miss Price, right?
Yeah, it's definitely not safe up there.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Why a judge was sitting there alone? Don't ask me that question either, because I can't give you any details on that. But so I walked away, and I put away my gun in my pocket for a second, and then I came back to him, and I said, "Listen, Mister, I'm gonna forget you were here, and you're gonna forget I was here." And he said, "Sonny boy, I can't do that. I've already seen your face. And I am something judge of something." I really didn't care. When he said he saw my face, that's when it went red. Because I knew at that moment he has chosen to get in a confrontation that he was not going to win. I don't care of all the shiny whistles and the badges or anything like that. When you disrespect a man that has been nothing but polite to you, well, we know how that story ends.
Pretend I don't.
I know. I've heard a couple stories about how this all happened. It's crazy what the mind can do when it's, you know, dying, to create these hallucinogenic, vivid memories that you think you had, but really, you created them yourself, and you believe them.
Well, tell me what happened.
I just told you what happened.
Well,
Simple
what
as
happened
that.
after that? After I'm not gonna forget your face. What happened then?
Well, I made him forget my face. I asked him if he could swim. He gave me an answer. We then took his vehicle over to the pier. Such a great view on piers, huh?
It's true. It's beautiful.
And next thing I know, the car was in the water and he was in there, sitting inside. Not moving, not trying to escape, just sitting there, accepting fate. And in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds after the water had hit the car, I simply walked away.
You just walked away? Where'd you walk to?
I walked back home, cooked myself some mac and cheese, watched the late night show with Jimmy Kimmel.
It is, a little bit cold-blooded, don't you think? To leave a man who just told you he can't swim in the ocean.
Oh, yeah, I know. If only he wasn't rude to me, maybe I would have been a nice guy.
You
See, that's with life. We have choices. He chose not to forget.
I don't think that's rude.
I mean, Miss Kelly Price, I think I've said enough here to give you everything you need to know about what you thought was a super case of the month that was going to get you where you wanted to go. I just want to know this, let you know you had it all wrong. Everybody had it wrong.
Well, listen, I wasn't pressing charges against anybody. I don't do that until I have all the information. I do
Right.
appreciate the information at this point in time, though. It's very useful and it's very helpful.
Miss Price, I think I'd like to just sit here and contemplate my thoughts. I don't think I have anything left to tell you. And
how about we go down to Mission Row? It's so much warmer there.
do what?
Oh, go get processed and stuff.
All right, well, you got to do what you got to do, Miss Price. Then I understand.
Okay, well,
I won't fight it.
what is your name, sir?
I am Tank Evans.
Oh, Tank Evans. I've been looking for you, actually. That's great. Come on.
For what?
Oh, we got lots of things to talk about. Come on.
Okay, shit. I win like a lottery ticket or something?
Oh, I think you got a thing for hurting people.
Thing for hurting people.
Oh, you other people that's been rude to you. By the way, you do have the right
I've
to
never
remain silent.
physically
Anything you should
hurt
say or
anybody.
do can and will be used against you in a court of law. You also have the right to an attorney if that attorney present during any and all questioning. If you cannot afford one, sir, one will be appointed to you free of charge by the state if it's available. Do you understand those rights?
Uh-huh.
Kelly, are you breaking up?
Hey, firm. One in custody.
Who's this guy?
Oh, that's Mr. Freezy.
That. How you doing?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
My name's Tom Freezy. What about you?
Freezy? Like the drink?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, I could get his
What's your
fingerprints
name?
right
So
now.
you brought the fucking cold again.
Yep.
What's his name?
Oh,
Says
look
he's
at that.
Tank
Looks like
Evans.
someone rear-ended a police car.
Is that the vehicle you came in? Pretty sure
No,
stolen.
I walked.
Oh, no, that's absolutely the vehicle he came in. I watched him get out of it.
I was more
Come on, sir.
drive, dropped off, and then walked down.
I'm gonna approach the court.
You know, taxis are great in the city. They're very good.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything on your purse, Ann?
No.
I'm not gonna worry about it. What's your head?
No. Come look at that.
What am I looking at?
Take a look in the trunk.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a lot of trimmed weed.
That is a lot of strained weed.
What's this car?
Send it.
Are you close to MRPD or at MRPD?
I'll be around shortly.
10-4, I just had someone come talk to you after the very interesting. We should promptly hear about
I'm gonna
it.
confiscate this.
Copy that.
I mean, when you go to impound the car, impound automatically clears out anything in the car. So it's up to you.
It's not registered?
It's not registered.
No. Just please don't see me fingerprints in this.
Go ahead and impound it.
Fuck.
Fuck, if I knew it was gonna snow today, I would have wore a jacket.
Here, go ahead and help him back in the car.
All right.
That's basically going for you.
Happened?
Just gonna do your belt up.
Okay.
Like, I don't...
You read him his rights.
Of course I did.
So I was gonna ask him about was in his trunk or where he's definitely be.
Oh, go right ahead.
Away.
I say you could explain why you had so much marijuana in your trunk.
How much what?
You could explain so much marijuana in your trunk.
Marijuana? I didn't drive.
Yeah, you did because you had surveillance. Someone watching, which confirmed you did. You know, so it's not the officer here, so you better not move.
Oh, okay. All right. Listen, I literally said to her, I got into a seriously car accident on the way here. So I just found the closest running vehicle to me, and I quote unquote borrowed it.
Oh, okay.
Not my car whatsoever. There was shit in the trunk.
Oh, there was a
Yeah.
lot of marijuana in that trunk.
Well, someone's gonna be mad.
476 latest
I would be mad too.
hijack.
That's not mine.
Yeah, but that good luck.
The only marijuana I got in my pocket is I think is a couple joints.
Yeah, that. There you go.
Fuck that. There's 4 guys on a roof.
Where did the report? That's weird.
I thought I put your seatbelts on.
I did.
Oh, that's weird.
Gonna be holding the fucking.
Alright,
Hold
we'll
the
try to
up
see
roof.
what extra type. There we go.
Shut up. No, it was on. I feel like I had another document.
Ow, my ass. What was that?
No. Wow, open. Where'd it go? I don't know where I put it. Oh my god, this is terrible.
Officer just smashed straight into the ballast.
What am I supposed to see?
Air Force Gun 42
Do you
for
see
the
all
night.
these cars?
They shipped everybody.
No.
No.
As there's like 12 cruisers just piled up right over there.
Get him inside for me real quick.
Alright, so you want to follow me inside?
Yep.
406 dispatch. Miss Thorne, are you on duty still? Where did I put it?
Whenever you're done, if you want me to read you what I took notes on, I'll be upstairs.
Oh yeah, go for it. What did you take notes on?
So Lily Lynch from the DA came down to the front desk and I answered it. He was here to inform us that Chance Lee and Ace Gonzalez told her that they were going to stab the quote-unquote rat judge.
Oh. That's nice.
She wanted us to be aware of that in case anything happens.
It's great.
Yeah, lovely.
I called him.
Yeah, that was it. She believes that they were talking about Gunny, though not Morningstar.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry about that. Listen, I
Oh,
have
no,
an
you're good.
interesting thing happening. An individual has met up with me and has confessed to pushing Judge Morningstar off of the pier in his car, waiting 4.5 minutes for him to drown, and then walked away.
Really?
Yeah. He said he is only guilty of his right to bear arms, and that, the judge could have just got out of the car and swam away.
I mean,
What is the charge for attempting to drown somebody? By pushing them off of a pier in their car. And if they get out, I'm gonna shoot you.
give me 1 second.
Obviously, it's destruction of government property and probably kidnapping, illegal brandishing. The issue with attempted murder is
So it's potentially aggravated battery with the intent or premeditation. It's either egg bat or egg assault. It's going to be one of those two. I'd have to find out more information.
when are we gonna flesh out attempted murder?
So that's, if you want to look, that's had a definition added.
Oh, really?
But the thing is like, this is not, he didn't plot to do this. He didn't, like,
Well, I mean,
it was a happenstance. Like, they ran into each other on the street. Like, it wasn't.
well, he
like
said
the
he did
intent,
it. It wouldn't it be?
planning.
It could be attempted murder in the second degree, though.
No. Well, there's only attempted murder of the first degree, and there definitely has to be a serious case of intent to do so, and planning and forethought, and not just getting in an altercation on the street and I'm gonna shoot you or drown you. Otherwise, that's just everything's gonna be attempted murder, and that's gonna be problematic.
Okay, no,
It's
I
really
understand.
gotta be, yeah, no, it's just, that's gotta
Like
be
a Mr. Homer
applied very
Ecker
conservatively.
against Miss Addison Gray situation.
So,
Full.
I don't know if Addison Gray is any longer a citizen.
Oh,
The warrant got denied by the judge. So I don't know if there's much more we can do about that, to be honest
well,
with
that's
you.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, Yeah,
Not really.
as in regards to that, the warrant got denied, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive that Addison is no longer a citizen.
Okay, okay.
So
What about kidnapping a government official?
did he kidnap him though? Did he hold that's the we're gonna need more.
We took him in his
So they
car
didn't,
to the pier and
but
pushed
they
him
didn't
off.
try to use them for leverage for escape or personal gain.
Well, they would be hostage taking. He took him
Yeah.
in against his will from one place to another, a significant distance, and threatened him that he was going to be shot if he got out of the car.
I'm looking at my iPad right here, and it's just saying holding a government official with a threat to their life or well-being with intent or declaration of using them for leverage for escape or personal gain. You could definitely argue the first part, but were they holding them with a threat to their life? Yeah, you could probably put kidnapping of a government official on there.
He definitely knew he was a judge.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he said so as much, as much as Morningstar said to me. Yeah, no, for sure. So he's planning on pleading guilty to this, I'm assuming?
I think he wants to plead not guilty. He said he's only guilty of brandishing a firearm. He was like, I was just parking my car and I walked up to him and I was being friendly and he was rude to me. Then I walked
But
away
he's
and came
admitting
back.
to being there?
Oh, yes, he explained everything the judge had stated to me in detail.
Can you get him to write out a confession of guilt?
I mean, I'll do my best.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
Well, we'll see what we can do.
Okay. Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon, I'm sure.
All right, yes, sir.
I'd argue with the fucking guy.
Just see what my superior has to say. I'm not too sure.
It's true. All right, is there any chance you want to, like, write everything down for me and then sign your name?
Oh, I thought you had this case wrapped up, detective.
Oh, I mean, I do, of course. But if you just wrote it down and signed your name, that would make my life very easy.
I don't know. Weren't we supposed to go to court first? Set up a court date? So whatever the charge is going to be, you can concoct up.
That's not it. I wish I knew where I put it.
I'm gonna be in my head for 5 minutes, okay?
No problem.
Well, that's it. Oh, now I know. What do you got against Mr. Chance Lee?
Who's that?
Oh, he's a Kami Gang member.
Who?
He's a member of the Kami Gang?
To be honest, I don't even know who that is.
Oh.
Why? Who's that guy?
Oh, well,
What happened to him?
I don't understand what's going on, Mr. Evans. I don't understand if you're actually stupid or if you're just pretending to be.
I might actually be stupid.
I'm not going to disagree with that. Back at the beginning of November, you specifically gave a weapon and your motorcycle to an individual, sending a message that Tank is looking for Dolores.
Yeah. Well, like a letter.
Oh, it wasn't a letter.
I mean, I can't be accountable for someone else's actions.
Oh, you can be.
I don't see how. I let someone borrow my bike and say, hey, you know, since you're borrowing my bike, you see Dolores, tell Tank looking for her.
Yeah, but it was a little bit more than that.
Oh, well, I don't
I
know
think you're
anything
a
about
little bit
that.
upset that Miss Dolores was a quitter.
Miss Dolores was a quitter?
Yeah, stepped away from your shitty gang.
Oh, okay. We're going back deep. Oh, fuck, man. You know I'm not in a gang, right?
Oh, well, I guess you're pretty friendly with them.
No, no. See, what happened was word on the street. Now, this is word on the street. I live on the street, all right?
Okay.
Word on the street that D-Lo, Dolores, or whatever you guys know her as, I knew her as D-Lo, was a traitor to what to, I believe she was a gang member. I don't know. I never saw her do any gang activities, but so I had met Dolores and I had gotten her number, and I had texted her a message, you know, from the streets point of view that you were, you know, that was pretty fucked up what you did. So, I ended up in the hospital next day. I don't know what happened. So, I found I was down in the city, and some dude came up to me asking for a ride, and I was like, "Hey, do you know who Dolores is?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, well, you know what? I'll give you a ride. You tell Tank that Tank is looking for her." And that was the end of the conversation. In fact, he actually called me a couple weeks ago asking for money. Like a bum that guy is. So I don't know what he's on about.
Wait, what? Who's on about? The guy that you gave a gun in your bike to?
Oh, I don't. Now there. Oh, you know, there might have been a gun in the bike little compartment. I do apologize for that being there. Shit. You know, I should have
Oh.
checked the bike before I gave it to him. Yeah, I don't give people weapons. No, I'm not that kind of guy.
Mm-mm.
But I did let him borrow my bike. He did need a ride, and so I let him borrow my bike. I had my friend was over there, and we ended up going to in his car. Anyways, I ended up selling that bike, by the way, because that bike got into a couple motorcycle accidents with, you know, just it was too harmful on my body. It was not a good purchase. I actually sold it for like 45% off.
Well, I feel like there's a lot of tweets here, though, that indicates that your message was very meaningful to Miss Dolores. And you
I
even
don't know what.
expressed to Mr. Lee that that message was not meant for him.
Now, see, I told what was this guy's name? I don't even know this guy's full legal name. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Who?
This person that apparently I have a vendetta against.
Oh, wow, there's many names. I don't know. It's very easy to get a vendetta from you, apparently. All you gotta do is be rude. If I call you a name, are you gonna be mad at me? You gonna have a vendetta against me?
No, there's no reason you should call me a name, right?
I mean, I might be in the mood. Never know.
Well, then you chosen your fate.
Are you sure you're not a blood? 'Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of those bloods are very, very sensitive. And this seems to fit you to a T.
I'm 100% not gang affiliated with the Bloods. I do not carry, rock, or even possess blood material such as bandanas, headbands, uh, whatever those chains that other gangs have, or anything like that. I try to stay onto my style, which is like this, or a hoodie. But I don't rock red really, except maybe like a little bit in the shoes and stuff. I like the color red is a nice color. I think it complements white and black, and you know.
Mike, you had a very long Twitter conversation with somebody that you claim to not even know.
Twitter conversation.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you and Mr. Lee. You and Mr. Lee going back and
I
forth.
don't use Twitter.
Oh, well, I guess somebody is framing you. You are so framed.
I mean, your name is your Twitter handle.
That's weird. Really weird.
You're telling me there's another Tank Evans?
No, I'm not.
Well, can I see these Twitter posts that so far apparently have me?
You may
running
or
my
may
mouth
not
with
see them
somebody?
in court. That'll be great.
Huh?
I said you may or may not see them in court.
I really do not use Twitter, so I don't know what you're on about.
I think I'm gonna go with the first option when I asked.
What's the first option?
I'm not pretending.
I'm not pretending. Why would I pretend?
Go ahead and remove your glasses for me. Show me your photo ID.
It didn't come off.
We'll try again. I don't know what to tell you.
You know, they've been on my face for a long time. They've developed some kind of like, you know, glue almost. There you go. Me, Tank Evans in the flesh.
I see that. Look my way. That'll do.
Very interested to know about this Twitter scandal we got going on.
Well, you'll fit right in at Bolingbrook.
Oh, well, for sure. What am I going for?
I'll see.
Don't mind me asking. I mean, I don't even know what my charges I'll be facing in court are. I'm not here to tell you how to do your job, but make sure those charges that you put there 100% provable evidence, or else I'm going to wipe the floor with W's.
Okay. We were looking at one count of aggravated battery, one count of kidnapping a government official, and one time's illegal brandishing of a firearm.
82202.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot this one.
There's more.
Yeah.
202 on radio.
What else we got?
Destruction of property.
Gotcha. All right, I'm going to say not guilty to all those charges.
Are you sure? You don't want to, like, write out your statement and stuff for me?
I mean, I'm a fan of game shows. We want to play a game show. We can play a game show. I mean, maybe we can make a deal.
What kind of deal? You like deals? What kind of deal?
I like how that sounds. Kidnapping a government official. I'll keep that charge. Okay?
Oh, okay.
But you drop everything else.
I drop everything else. So how would you say that pushing somebody who you stated said he did not know how to swim off of a pier into the ocean is not aggravated battery?
Oh. That's a tough one to remember. So vivid detail too, huh? Pushed off a pier. You know what? I think I saw the car just rolling. And it
We
didn't
just
look like
rolled
anybody
itself.
pushed it at all.
Hmm.
Kind of just rolled into the pier.
How'd it
And
get?
then rolled off the pier.
Oh my gosh!
Like
Just rolled
just
off of the
rolled. I
pier.
mean, I don't think I physically touched him at all.
Hmm. Interesting. Hmm.
So
I don't
mean,
know cars
I'll
that
tell you
just
what, Kelly
roll
Price.
off of
I'll
a
tell you
pier.
what. The end of the day. He alive?
Yeah.
God rest his soul. Okay. Oh wait, you said he's alive.
Yeah, he is alive.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he lived then. I mean, that should be the end of the day. He got to live. Lucky for him.
Oh, it's just very fortunate. You're
It is
correct.
very fortunate that he got to live. You're right. So what I'll do is to make you look a little bit halfway decent on your report, as even though you got every single thing wrong, is I'll give you the W on I kidnapped a government official, but I did nothing else.
Hold on. Above average Lieutenant Kelly Price, Blaine County Sheriff's Office. How may I help you?
Above average Jerry Holman, State Police. How you doing, Kelly Price?
Listen, I actually have above average trademark. If you could refrain from
Okay, average above. Jerry
that
Holman,
works.
State Police. Got a question for you.
Okay, I may have an answer.
You remember individual that's currently out on bail right now that had a warrant and he had his throat cut and he couldn't talk to you in the cell?
Yes, vaguely.
Okay, he just walked in
354 plus 1,
and he said that he asked what his charges were and you denied telling him his charges down there. Is that true?
Oh, I would never not tell somebody his charges. He literally sat in a room with a lawyer, knowing the charges, and argued for like 2 hours.
He said that he requested a lawyer, and once he requested the lawyer down there in the cells, you walked away and wouldn't tell him his charges after he asked. Is that accurate or no?
I don't believe so. He wasn't really talking either. He was writing stuff down on notepads.
Yeah, he said he had his throat slit or something, and that's why. But he didn't put in a formal complaint in writing like I told him to, so I figured it probably was some sort of false.
Oh no, he absolutely. I told him his charges at the hospital when we detained him. If I'm being honest.
Oh, you did. Oh, he forgot to leave that one out. Yeah, he forgot to leave that one out. I love liars. They think I'm just gonna believe them. Yeah. I told him you have a reputation of being a hard ass, Lieutenant Price.
That is true. That is
that's
true.
That's a good thing. But you know it comes with liars. He's a liar. All right.
While I have you, I have an interesting individual down here in the holding cells, Mr. Tank Evans. Mr. Tank Evans called me and wanted to meet up and has confessed to kidnapping Judge Morningstar. I don't know if you're familiar with that incident.
Oh yeah, and then took him to the pier and dumped him.
That's correct. He says that he is not guilty of aggravated battery on him, nor is he guilty of destruction of his property or on illegal brandishing. But he said he'll take kidnapping of a government official charge just to give me a win because I'm a terrible detective.
Well, you know, if you're such a terrible detective, then no need to go down to Pillbox Medical and ask for the report on Mr. Morningstar when he came in with his injuries.
That is true. That is true. He says the car rolled itself.
They do log that stuff in their MDT. They do log it.
Oh. I bet I would need Mr. Morningstar's permission to access that medical record.
Absolutely. Probably. That's medical records. So yeah, that's what's that called, Peyton? HIPAA?
That's right, HIPAA.
Yeah, HIPAA, yeah. So, I mean, you can ask him. I'm sure he'll be more than willing. But, yeah. Yep.
He's not guilty of aggravated battery either, because the car rolled itself in, off of the pier into the ocean, and then he waited around for 4.5 minutes and then walked away after the judge told him he didn't know how to swim. It seems like aggravated battery to me.
Yeah, it does. Listen, I'll be speaking to you in a moment, Price. I'm pulling over an asshole. Okay.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
354 plus 1, 1038 on Popular Street. The four-door green and blue sports
Oh
vehicle.
yeah, I wish I had me one of them.
Nah, I don't have one of
Okay, let's see.
I think it's a pretty good deal.
Oh, it's a pretty good deal. Just kidnapping of government officials, the only one you'll plead
Yes.
guilty to.
Yep, I will plead guilty to that. End of story.
You want a lawyer or anything?
Plead guilty to a government official?
Oh, no, for the rest of the charges.
Oh, well, if we're going to go to court, sure.
All right, go ahead and put in for a lawyer request if you could.
Yes, I will now.